Welcome. You've got mail.
Welcome back. It's been a while. We're back.
Hello.
And wardrobe brought to you by Bostonage via I don't know what you call him. He's some sort of airman. Dave.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He left his shirt at my house.
Yeah, that's yours.
Yeah. So anyways.
Yours now.
Yeah, so it's mine. So I'm Rachel.
Kevin.
Yep. And we're two experts here to talk about
Itching our heads at the exact same scratching our heads at the exact same time.
Do you say itching or scratching when you're scratching? Because that's the right way to say it. Leave it in the comments below. All right, so we're going to start off by talking about terraforming.
Yeah.
Who knows what terraforming is? What is terraforming?
I know all about it.
Do you know a lot more than I do?
Yeah.
Okay, well then I should speak
so
first.
So much more. Go ahead.
Because I know very little.
Okay, go ahead.
So I know that terra means earth.
Mm-hmm.
So making earth, I would guess. So, but what I sort of know a little bit about is that, like for example, Las Vegas is being terraformed.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
I learned that from Tim Pool, oddly enough.
Yeah.
Because we just did it again. Because there's a bunch of people going there all the time, and they bring water in their bodies, and they pee and poop, and they eat food, and there's food brought in, and there's water brought in, and so the atmosphere there is actually changing, because of all this extra water. Water is life. Also the universal solvent. Water being the universal solvent is the chemistry version of the mitochondria as the powerhouse of the cell.
Totally. I knew that.
Just science cliches.
You know what? Actually, that does make sense, huh?
What?
What you just said. Mitochondria.
Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
Yeah, what you said that about.
Yeah, water is the universal solvent.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like a catchphrase.
It took me a while, but I know those things. I like it.
You're smart.
Yeah, I'm there. Yeah.
And
yeah, that's happening in Vegas and in Arizona.
Yes.
Because of all the pools.
My hair's all over.
They've just put so much water there.
Pools
and fountains.
And it creates rain clouds.
And
then
water
rain.
Parks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And on Star Trek, they terraformed, right? Planets or something? Someone did.
Yeah.
Maybe the
I mean, in every sci-fi show.
Romulans?
They basically are like, there's a terraforming episode, right? Like, they have to talk about that on sci-fi shows.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they want to make planets more inhabitable for oxygen, or, well, what's the thing in chemistry? It's like sponge. Do you know what sponge?
You're too big brain for me right now. No, what is sponge?
So,
I picture a little character named Sponge.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
I should draw that.
Like a lizard reptile type. Go ahead.
Yes.
Gecko.
So, for organic life forms to survive, they need sulfur, phosphorus, oxygen, nitrogen, carbon, and hydrogen. Sponge.
That's a lot of sponge.
You bet.
Yeah, that's cool.
And so I assume that terraforming involves helping creatures that need sponge to survive and thrive on these planets that were previously uninhabitable.
Yeah.
Does that sound about right?
That makes sense.
So what's your experience of terraforming?
Yeah, totally that. Exact same.
Really?
No, some of it, yeah, I don't know much about it at all. I claimed I did, but I don't.
Liar.
Yeah, pretty much. They have... So I think one of the plans for Mars is to make, like, domes. And in those domes, basically creating the atmospheres that we want to have there. And then... I think through that dome expansion, they can kind of change the atmosphere inside, but then kind of also build those domes to be permanent, while they try to basically balance the atmosphere. So trying to change the atmosphere of a planet to be more hospitable for plants and everything to thrive there.
Does that really count if they're just throwing domes?
Well, no, that's the plan, is to get their dome and then terraform via, I don't really know, except for trying to change.
Up.
Yes,
you
dome
party.
up. Yes, yeah, a lot of domes. Total Recall, basically.
Dome life.
That's what you're looking for. Total Recall.
Oh.
Yeah.
The original Total Recall.
Yeah, I don't think we saw the new one.
I don't think so either. Did they make another one?
No. Just to call them for.
I love denying that they remade any movies ever.
Yeah, I'm sure they're going to remake a remake soon, because they're running out of ideas. And
are you sure it's not a mind control technique? Anyways, so planets that are...
No, I'm not sure.
So our planet, as a whole, is
perfect.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Lots of things can live here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but what I was going to go back to when you were talking about Phoenix and Vegas being terraformed in a way because of bringing more water into a desert area and making it more humid, and what that happens, it's actually causing a lot of effects downstream because of the weather. So you're creating these humid areas into the dry areas, and when the dry areas were clouds and stuff would typically go around because of different pressure changes, like high pressure, low pressure happening there. But now it's causing all kinds of havoc and causing different things I'm pretty sure it actually contributes to increased tornadoes and stuff in the central states because you're not getting a lot of moisture drop off. It's continued moisture throughout the states. So
moist states.
Yes.
The moist states of America.
They're not demoisting. They're staying moist.
Demoist.
Yeah. No, I have no idea how terraforming works.
Tommy is doing something annoying.
Going based off that type of thought, I'm pretty sure you could terraform a planet. What are you doing? He was tearing apart the rug, trying to play with these. You want your nails clipped?
Tommy would terraform a planet if he could.
Yeah, for sure.
So that it would grow lots of catnip.
Yep.
And salmon.
Crunchy food. He loves that crunchy food. Good blood. He's got boogies in his eyes.
Anyway, so we have lots of planets.
Yeah.
I have tattoos of planets on my arm.
Planets are pretty
including
cool.
Pluto.
Pretty cool.
Go Team Pluto.
Are we going to Mars? So isn't Elon going to Mars?
I don't know.
I helped a client once who the seller of the house was... Can I disclose this?
Probably not. Well, you're not giving identifiers.
That's true. They were going to Mars, I think. I don't know. That's what they say.
Anyone can say they're going to Mars.
That's true. I'm going to Mars. I'm on Bezos's rocket.
I'm on Mars right now.
Yeah. Look at me, I'm on Mars.
If you know what I mean.
Put it in post. No?
Is this how you experience
swim through space? Didn't they find ice on Mars?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Maybe.
So you could ice skate on Mars.
What?
In an astronaut suit.
I mean, yeah.
Is it lower or higher gravity on Mars? How does gravity work? Planet density, planet size.
I don't really understand gravity.
Planet size and rotation.
Like, how are we spinning and whizzing around through space?
Oh, let's do it. Yeah, I mean, how are we going thousands of miles an hour right now?
I don't know.
But you could jump straight up and land straight down. It's weird, man. It all works. It's crazy. It's crazy how it all works.
So going through all of the planets.
Yeah.
We've got...
Which one are we going to terraform first? Which one would you want to terraform first?
Well, I mean, Mars makes the most sense.
Yeah, but illogically, which one would you?
Illogically?
Yeah.
Pluto.
Yeah. Just go out to the edge. Go out to that little guy.
Yeah. Something makes me nervous about thinking about being in space. Why am I yawning so much? Yeah. It's 10.
It's 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah. That's why. So I'm supposed to be asleep.
Yeah, for sure.
So, let's see. I'm using my arm to cheat, I think.
How do you remember the planet names?
I look at my arm.
Do you have as a kid,
nope.
Taught in school? None? You don't?
I did a long time ago, but I think I just didn't care to memorize anything.
Gotcha.
I don't like memorizing things.
Yeah.
I don't like rote. I prefer conceptual learning.
Oh, rote. I was like...
R-O-T-E.
What did rote do to you? Yeah. Got it.
He looked at me sideways.
Yeah. Who's rote?
I have an eyelash in my eye.
That sucks.
My eyelashes are trying to terraform my eyeball. So after Pluto, on out to in is Uranus.
Mm-hmm. Or Uranus for the professionals.
I prefer Uranus.
It's Uranus.
No, it's Uranus.
Yeah, Uranus. Am I not saying it right?
There's a Uranus. There's a place in a state named Uranus, and they have a bunch of Uranus swag, and I really want to go there.
They do, yeah.
Can we go there?
Yeah, let's go.
Where is it? What state
Where
is it?
do you think it would be?
Like Kentucky or Tennessee or something.
No, Tennessee, Kentucky over there.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's
Nebraska.
Yeah, it's got to be Wyoming, Nebraska.
No, it's not Wyoming.
Oklahoma,
Yeah, it's probably in Oklahoma.
Just that center part of the country. Just right around there.
Uranus would be in the Midwest.
In the Midwest, right?
My eye is actually really bad right now.
Yeah. I love how they call it the Midwest, but it's the Central. Because, the whole idea of naming locations like West, Midwest, East Coast all comes really from the East Coast, the original locations of, our settling the country.
Ellis Island makes me so tired.
Oh, Ellis Island.
Oh, Ellis Island.
People dream of, think of sheep, not me. Just think of Ellis Island.
Stupid. After Uranus comes... Wait, did I get it wrong? Dude, I don't even remember at all.
I totally forgot too.
Neptune.
Yeah.
Neptune, man from the sea.
Is it Neptune, Uranus, Pluto, or Uranus, Neptune, Pluto?
It could be Neptune's the outer one before.
Oh no, they cross at one point.
Oh, so it's both.
Don't they?
It's both. I don't know.
Yeah, I think at one point Uranus is closer than the other point, Neptune's closer.
It's never not funny to me. Sometimes Uranus crosses with other planets.
Yeah.
Because it's that big. It's gaping, really.
Venus, Earth, Mars.
One day Uranus is just going to swallow all the other planets.
Wow. Uranus is just on a tirade flying around the universe, hitting everything else.
Like Kirby.
Yeah.
It's so tiny too. It's not even that big. It's just a small planet.
Uranus just swallows another planet, becomes that planet.
Oh no, so it has to like level up. It has to go through like Neptune.
Yeah.
Pluto.
Well, it can spit it back
Neptune,
out. It just uses it for its power.
Earth. It goes through Mars.
This
Earth.
is how it works. Okay, so...
And then it goes to Saturn and Jupiter.
Right.
Wait, or is it Jupiter, Saturn?
No, Saturn is...
Saturn's the smaller one. Jupiter's the big one. Saturn's got the...
Jupiter's the big
one.
With the big old eye.
With like 16 moons or something like that. Or it's more than... I think
Someday
it's
this
more
eyelash
than
will come out of my eye.
Just keep your eye closed like a pirate. Perfect.
Does it feel good?
Yeah. Saturn.
Yeah. Saturn.
Anyways, Jupiter. Saturn.
It's pretty.
Is
the rings are pretty.
Santa Claus.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yes.
And.
Yeah.
Hasatan.
Yep.
Yeah. You know? So, anyways. Saturn.
Yeah.
There are people who apparently worship Saturn. Oh. Do you have a drinking problem?
How did that come about?
Probably some kind of satanic thing.
I mean, yeah, like, yeah, it's got to be, right? I mean, even if you go like the non-religion route, like people are just looking at the sky and we're like, I like that one more than that one. Like, like what?
I honestly don't know. How did people? I was gonna say old people, but what I mean by old people is actually like ancient civilizations.
Yeah. Why did old people?
How did ancient civilizations know that Saturn was even there? How long have people known about Saturn?
Yeah.
When do you think the first person knew about Saturn? Was it Galileo?
It would be Galileo, wouldn't it?
What do you have beef with Galileo?
It would be him, wouldn't it?
Ah!
So snazzy Galileo.
Because he was a telescope guy.
Could you imagine being out at sea, just staring at the sky, clear open sky?
Yeah, but you're not going to see rings of Saturn.
No, but just imagine what you could see with the naked eye. It'd be amazing out there. No light pollution.
You could probably see Uranus with the naked eye.
You probably could. If you get in a dark enough place.
No cap. As the youths might say.
No, they do. They say it.
Do they say that
Oh,
still?
yeah, for sure.
It's been around for a while now.
Yeah.
Are the youths becoming...
adults?
Moded? If you're old, you know what that means.
Oh, jeez.
They should bring back moded. We should teach the youths to say things are moded.
Yes, yeah.
That's like an 80s slang term that means that something's like out of date or like bunk or lame.
Lame.
Moded.
No. So moded. Gosh.
Jupiter.
Yeah.
Stupider.
It's not actually a planet.
Like dummy thick.
Really?
Jupiter is dummy thick.
Dummy thick.
With a big old eye.
And all gas.
Swirling.
It's super gassy.
Straight
up. It's a gas giant.
Swirling.
It's just big and full of farts.
How cool is that, actually?
Big, full of farts?
No, that's a gas giant.
Cool. Yeah.
That's kind of fascinating to consider the fact that...
Excuse me.
It's
gross.
Just made of gas.
Yeah. Oh, that was gross. It's very cool to consider it's just made of gas. Like, how far would you have to go into Jupiter to hit solids? Or is there no solids whatsoever?
I assume there's no solids, but I've never been there.
And it's wild to think that if there is no solids and it's all rotating, that all those gases are going the same speed to not just create, like, swirly bits.
But that's what... It's full of swirlies.
I know, but they have, like, solid... Like, the eye always stays there. Or no, it doesn't. The eye is a separate storm that goes through the gas giant. And it travels around Jupiter. So it's not just like in one place going. It's a storm that's going around the planet.
Really?
I'm like almost positive. It's a storm that's traveling around.
It is a storm.
Yeah, that's traveling around Jupiter.
Which is it? Why do I always mix up whether it's Greek or Roman? Jupiter.
Oh, like
who was named
the gods?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna say
Greek.
I'm gonna say that was the Greeks because I'm pretty sure the Romans were the ones who was like Aphrodite and Ares and.
Do you think?
Oh no, it's not. It is Greek that had the.
Do
Romans.
you think that?
And Zeus. Those are Greek.
In Brazil, they say Jupiter. Oh no, because it doesn't start with an R.
No, yeah.
In Spanish-speaking countries.
So.
Jupiter. I'm gonna call it that.
What about Brazil? What would they call it?
That's not how you say that. It's
I know. Every time I say it, that's not how you say that.
That you guy don't know how to say it. That you guy do the bomba.
The bomba, yeah.
Paramisao.
Yeah. You know a lot more than I do because of Jiu-Jitsu. Jiu-Jitsu. So what you were saying about planets?
Jupiter space.
Mm-hmm.
2001: A Space Odyssey. If you've never seen 2001: A Space Odyssey, that's a trippy movie. I've watched it so many times. It's one of my favorite movies.
I think it's on HBO Max right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's super old, so technically I can say things, and spoiler alert.
Yeah, come on. If you haven't seen
If you haven't seen 2001: A Space Odyssey and you don't want it to be spoiled, just skip ahead. 3, 2, 1. The guy goes to Jupiter space at the end, and he straight up watches himself age and then die and then become a baby.
A baby.
A space baby.
And then he's floating.
And he's like, pwah, pwah, pwah.
Who does the music to that?
Hopefully Hans Zimmer.
It's probably Hans Zimmer, right? Like,
I don't know. I just
watch Interstellar again.
I default to Hans Zimmer just because I love Hans Zimmer, but that's probably rude to misappropriate whoever did the soundtrack.
I mean, yeah, that long ago, it could have been
Hans Zimmer, I think. I don't know how old he is. He's timeless.
When you think Hans Zimmer, what do you think? What do you picture?
A guy who's got like thinning hair, but like kind of shaggy.
Okay.
With like a turtleneck.
Okay.
And a blazer.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like he also smokes weed.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And he's like, yeah.
So no beard.
Here, no.
Clean cut.
Clean shaven.
Really? Okay.
Maybe a short sideburn.
Okay.
And he's like, oh yeah, more horn.
More of that.
More horn.
Stretch that out.
Okay.
Slow intensity.
Play the clave. The clave. Yes, clave. More clave here. And then he'll be like, now rub that saw against that tin in this certain way to make this weird noise. And now play this indigenous tribal instrument.
Yeah.
In like
for
like 4 bars.
Well, the whole time it's one note being stretched, right?
No, and then in the background there's just a woman going,
Hans does do that, doesn't he?
Dude, he's awesome.
He's great at that. Did he do... I almost said indigestion.
Can we make a movie called Indigestion? I think we already are making it.
Instead of traveling through... Yeah, right?
Right.
Instead of traveling through, like, different dreams, it's traveling through somebody's, like, esophagus. Indigestion. The movie I was thinking of.
Oh. That's like...
What is that movie called?
Interstellar?
No!
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
No!
There is...
Leo DiCaprio.
Oh.
The Push. The Fall. The Free Fall.
I know what it's called.
I just wanted to call it Indigestion. Anyways, go ahead.
Inception?
Inception, that's it.
Jupiter. I can't remember the other.
Jupiter.
Because they always have like another name. I can't remember what Pluto's other name is. Saturn. Can't remember that one. Neptune.
I think Saturn is Aries.
No, that's Mars.
Oh, it is Mars. Duh. Saturn then.
Gustav Holst would know.
Yeah, he would, wouldn't he?
He made such a great
album.
He dropped the Planets album, and it was fire.
Wow.
Straight up. If you haven't heard Gustav Holst, The Planets.
Oh, okay. No, actually, literally, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. It's very good. Could put it on. Doesn't matter.
No, because you can't play. Well, public domain, maybe.
Is it old enough?
We'll see. If we can, we'll put it on. We'll just have it on. At some point. Anyway. Yeah. Or we'll put a link to it or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who knows what I'll have
Google
the energy
it,
to do later. I'm busy. So,
busy.
I'm busy. What's next?
I don't know. You're going backwards.
I know. So? Mars.
Nice. Yeah.
That one's Aries.
Yeah. Super good.
It's so good.
And what's the next stupid planet?
A lot of movies have actually taken from...
Welcome to Earth.
He does actually say Earth.
I know he says Earth.
I like saying Earth too, because it sounds cool.
Yeah.
It's like, welcome to Earth.
Welcome to Earth.
Right, bruv? Earth is like totally mental. Because it's cool.
I think it's probably because like somebody copied it in a show, and like I watched that show when they did a copy.
No, it's because I like to say it that way, and
maybe.
you've probably heard me say it that way every single time.
Maybe.
But like, if you were like, nap it up, bruv, welcome to Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, they got to Earth, they saw that, and they were like, time to leave.
I'm out.
See you later. You can keep this place and that.
And then Earth is next.
Earth, yeah!
Third rock from the sun.
The third.
That's where I first saw Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah.
Who was also in Inception. And what else? He's been in so many things.
Yeah.
500 Days of Summer.
Yeah, that was another one of those like younger year indie ones that did really well.
He was in
Looper.
I had a hard time with that one.
Mr. Willis, yeah.
He was in Batman. I thought he was going to be Robin, but then I got let down.
Yeah,
I
don't know if anybody wants to play the... Nobody's writing for Robin. That's all I'm saying.
Probably because he's an acrobat.
Yeah, maybe. They're just totally lost on all Batman things. it's all lost. Although I liked the most recent one.
Where are the drugs?
The most recent one was good. It's just they stretched out the middle part of the movie, and then the end, a little wonky. But otherwise, Detective Batman was pretty cool.
I liked that he had his makeup on.
Yeah. He didn't I'm Bruce Wayne. Now makeup's on. I'm Batman. Makeup's on. And I'm back to Bruce Wayne. No more makeup. Immediately. Yeah.
I still like Christian Bale.
Yeah?
Batman. But Michael Keaton Batman is so cool.
Yeah, Michael Keaton Batman's pretty good. That's an interesting Gotham.
I mean, I don't know.
Whatever. Anyways, planets.
Venus.
Yeah, Venus. Ice? No.
No.
It can't be ice. It's too
closer
hot.
to the sun.
So Venus is...
It's where women come from.
Oh, what? That's true, isn't it?
Men are from Mars, women are from Venus.
Yeah. No, what is... There's something special about Venus, of what it's made of, and I can't remember. It's all good.
Men are from Omicron Persei 7. Women are from Omicron Persei 9.
Persei 9. Yeah, that's right.
I think that's how it goes.
Yeah.
I know it's Omicron Persei. I just don't remember which one. 7 or 9. Switch.
Such a good show. And then Mercury.
Mercury.
Yeah.
Mercury's lit.
Yeah. So Mercury is the messenger god in... Was it Roman?
Hermes.
Hermes for the Greek. Yeah.
Hermes.
And so is Zeus supposed to be the sun?
Zeus is a bull. Zeus makes lightning?
He does. Supposedly. I've never seen it, so... What's your favorite?
My favorite?
Let's do it. Rank
Okay,
them.
we're ranking the planets. So, we'll just go through... Let's see. Parameters of ranking the planets. I think livability, honestly, has to be my most important trait.
Yeah.
Because, so livability, Earth is God tier.
Yeah.
After that, Mars.
Yeah.
Mostly because we've just been talking about it, I think, to try to do it.
Yeah.
And then everything else is bottom of the barrel.
Really? Yeah. Just, no.
Like, you're going to melt on Venus. You can't even make it to Mercury. Jupiter, we've already established you can't go to at all because it's just a big fart.
Yeah, big old fart.
A big old fart with an eye. Saturn, probably Satan. So don't want to go there.
No, yeah, definitely not. It looks beautiful, though. Man,
well, and also,
all these places
we know what happened to the guy from 2001 when he went to Jupiter space.
You want to turn into a baby?
That's a problem for me.
No thanks.
Also, he was like, it's full of stars. And, he was tripping. He was like...
What if Jupiter was hollow and full of stars in the center?
You know the scene?
Yeah, I know the scene. Scene. It's just darkness flying past him. It's like they filmed a painting of space at an angle and then moved lights across it. It's just a trip.
It's super weird. Okay, and then Uranus... it's just going to swallow you if you go there.
Yeah.
And it's past Jupiter space, so you're already a baby.
And you really want to tell anybody that you're from the planet Uranus? Honestly.
No. Well, unless you got cool swag.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
And then Neptune. And then Pluto is a ball of ice.
Yeah.
And it's very controversial also. So probably not very livable. It's too cold.
You could get a lot of tourism, though.
Too cold.
Come visit Pluto.
It's too cold. It's probably 0 Kelvin.
You'd always have cold drinks.
Snow cones.
Think about
it. Snow cones. Blocks of ice.
Yep.
No liquid water.
No. Possibility of running into Uranus.
High.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got the livability ranks.
Yeah.
Now, what are just like the swag ranks?
Where would you? Yeah.
Uranus. Top. God tier. Swag.
S tier. S tier.
S
tier. I guess you could call it God tier. Yeah. People usually S, A, B, C, D, E, F.
Oh, see, I just call it God tier.
Yeah.
Because of the other one that we watched that I can't remember.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Anyway, so
you're going Uranus.
What's yours? Here for visual reference.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Please, thank you.
I'm dying here.
Jupiter. Give me a gas boat.
Because it's dummy thick.
It's huge. It's got 13 moons. And I'm just staring at everybody with a giant eye.
Totally forgot. I do have a moon.
I don't know if it's 13 or 16 or 50 or 80.
Our moon is named Moon. Luna.
It's an interesting thing, isn't it?
The moon.
It's rude to the moon to call everything else a moon.
Did you hear that one?
I did. I'm the moon.
I'm the moon. After that, I'd have to say...
So Mercury's got to be like all metals.
I think Mercury comes after Uranus in swag.
That's pretty swag. You could make
some pretty cool Mercury swag.
Yeah. Plus
there's a metal named after you.
And the sun is literally right there.
That makes you crazy.
The sun's right there.
And you're next to the sun.
What if you
landed You're like, yo, I can survive being next to the sun.
If you landed on Mercury, would you go immediately insane?
Yes.
That's weird.
You'd vaporize, though.
Well, yeah.
Pluto, after that. Just because
just
Pluto's my dog, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, give him some love. Yeah. Just ice skate across the universe. On Pluto.
After that, I'm gonna have to say Jupiter. I also like dummy thick gas giant.
I don't mind looking at Saturn. I don't know if I want to live there.
Well, no, this is not livability scale. This is swag.
I mean, Saturn's got a lot of swag then.
I agree.
Because just got
It's got rings.
It's got rings. It's got really cool rings. And moons. They both have moons.
Moons. Are the rings just like a gazillion tiny moons?
Technically,
it's like a dusting of moons.
It's just dust, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a lot of dust. It's weird how it stays in rings like that. Like, why did it do that?
Earth. I think Mars is last for me.
Yeah.
I didn't mention Neptune. We're not going to talk about him.
No. Get out of here, Neptune.
Aquaman.
Yeah, I was like...
That's the other name for Neptune.
Neptune is Aquaman.
Fish sticks.
Yes. I love fish sticks. Delicious. But
yeah, Mars is last because honestly played out.
Everybody talks about it. Just Mars, Mars, Mars all the time.
There's a candy company named after it.
Elon's going to go there. Bezos is going to go. They're going to open an Amazon factory there.
I'm just
cover it with Tesla panels.
It's just so... It's so moded.
It's so boring.
Bro, Mars is so moded.
Yeah, no cap. What about... I don't know. Galaxies.
I don't know anything about that.
Goodbye. miles done.